Okay. Hi, welcome back. Today I'm trying to finishing about our mission to the 30 days about trial on HackerRank. To today's preparation, day 24 to day 29. Let's see. Let's we try to explain about the solution. I will show you what I'm doing for day 24. Okay, right now I open the HackerRank sites. Day tutorial, days of code. Okay, day 24. Link up with a linked list. Day 24 more linked list. A node class is provided for you in editor. A node object and has an integer field data node instance next and pointing to another node. The head pointer may be null, indicating the list is empty. Okay, I hope you was understand about the linked list. You can see my video from 22, day 22 and day 23. In here, explanation n equals to 6 and our non-decreasing list is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. The values 2 and 3 both occurs twice in the list. So we remove the 2 duplicate nodes. We then return our updated ascending list, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In here I wrote some solution in JavaScript notes. This is what we code. So first we check if the head or node is or root is nulls, we return nulls. If head dot next, so if the root have a next data, and here the node not have doesn't have the left and right nodes, but the next step. So it's the continuous linked list. No to right, no to left. It's strike. So we check if the head have next. We check the data. If the equals with the next data, so we jump to the root, but with the current head, current pointer, we move to the next seed. In here, head dot next equals, we set to the jump, so we jump to the next pointer and then call the return again. If not equals, then just read the next node and we return the node. Okay, I hope you can understand. So in here is we compare this in this condition. We check if this node equals with this one, so if not equals, then go to the next. If the next equals to this, then this one we remove, then we return that again to this. We set the pointer to this, so this one we set the pointer to this, then remove and start over from this. Okay, so it compared to this, it was removed, so this compared to this is not, then next is compared to this is not, then next is compared to this is compared with equals, then remove the this, we jump to this and then start over from this. That's the logic for more linked list, and we remove the duplicates. Okay, and the solution is this. We'll try to submit the code when it's complete. Test case is success. All test case is success. In the next day 25, we can check the optimizing your running time. Today we will learn about running time, also time complexity. Check out this tutorial. Big O. Yo, prime is natural number greater than 1 that has no positive divisor other than 1 itself. Given a number of n, determine and print whether is the prime or not prime. Okay, this is a checking number about the positive number, if it's a prime or not. Okay, so I'll write it on the Node.js using JavaScript. First, we know the prime number is not a negative number. Start from 2. 2 is a prime number, so I make it some pointer here. If n equals, the number is less than equals to 1, then return false. It's 1 to down of 1, less from 1 is the not prime, and this 2 is prime and t is prime. So if this is we are checked there, also this can be right like here, because 2 is gonna run this was a return false. Okay, this was so true. And then I'm trying to check if the number is mod 2 is 0. We are I was explain the modulus in my video in the you can check my video on the YouTube. Okay, about the HackerRank. If it mod 2 but it's not the number 2 equals to 0, then we check if the even number, so it's not the prime, the first number, the only ones even number on the prime is just 2. Then if it mod by 3 is 0, but then it's not a prime. Okay, then I'm start to looping it and check if the index number modulus with index equals to 0 and numbers modulus index plus 2 equals to 0, then it return false. Other than that, return true. Then it's a prime. This formula I got from others forum by asking. I just written this, and some I just trying to looping from this, but it's have some issue on the specific number, like 49 is 7 powered by 7, so it can 49 is divided by 2 is not 1. The modulus by 3 is not 0, but it's return true. So my code is not not running well, so I must from the looking for searching for in the forum. I got this formula to check is prime between 5 to upper, bigger than 5. So let's try this, submit the code, and test case is all test case is run 0 1. Okay, next you can check my code in my GitHub link account. I will write it on the description, on the comment. Layer logics, day 26. We move to day 26, nested logic. Today challenge, put your understanding of nested conditional. Okay, this is a nested conditional. To test, you already have a knowledge to complete this challenge, but check out this tutorial. So your local library needs to your help given an expected and actual returns date for a library book. Create a program that calculate the fine, if any. The fee structure is follow. Okay, so if the book returned before the expected return date, no fine will be charged. Fine is 0. If the book is returned after the expected return day but still within the same calendar month and years as the expected return date, fine is equal to 15 hecos by the number of the day late. If the book is returned after the expected return month but still within the same calendar years as expected return date. So this is check the fines from the library. If return less than a few days, we part by 15, and return that expected return month but it's still the same calendar, is still the same years, will return 500 powers by number of the month left. If the book return after the calendar year, so we return the 10 echoes 10,000. Okay, the data is returned day 1, month 1, and years 1, day 2, month 2, and years 2. Okay, so this is the sample input. 9 is day, month, and years. Day, month, and year. So the return is just 3 days. 3 days. What's the actual for this date return, and the second is the expected. Okay, in this we split the input data with the new line character. On the new line character, we split the actual data is the zeros separated by space, index 0, and expected data is index 1 with the separated space. In this, I got the days with set it to index, month set it to index 1, and years set it to index 2. I wrote this variable to write the some code to, so you can know what the logic is. This is what the mean of the nested. If the actual years bigger than expectation, so we set the fine is 10,000. Else, if the actual years equals to expectation, this is we check if the equals years, then we check the month. If the month is bigger than, then the fine 500 times. Else, we check again if the month is equal with the months, then we check again, we return the fines, and then we check to return the fine. If 0, then return this. Okay, actually it can be return this, isn't it? And we try to submit it, and that's running good on our test case. This is just a nested to check the years, the actual, and the return books, and the due date. We check Okay, this is the HackerRank solution for day 26. We check the day 27. Testing. This is some hard to do, but I got the solution here. I was wrote in the solution. I think I was wrote this on using C, but it's not the good C. I think I was wrote it on the Java 7 or the I wrote this on Java. So on Java we create some inner class with the static function get array and return the empty result, and the test data unique value we return the get array with the result is 1 2 3. In here test data extracted two different number minimums, but the minimum two different number is index 1 and index 3, because in here we expected, we return the expected to 0. Actually we can run this code. The test case will run. So if the test case is not running well, you can check the result here. What is where the class is the get wrong version, wrong return to throw the assertion error, then you write some result code again. Okay, I solve the solution using Java 8. Then we check the day 28 regex pattern intro to the database. Okay, today we are using with regular expression. Actually we are using the regex in the to solve the some solution in the 10 days tutorial of code on preparation. Okay, in this test check we can print alphabetically ordered list of first names for everything user with a Gmail account. Its name must be printed on a new line 6. Then this is a Gmail, this is a Julia, Gmail. So the return is Julia, Ria, Samantha, and Tanya, because the Julia here is domain is julia.me. Okay, and in this case just replace the multiple and return buffer close. Okay, I brought this solution on the JavaScript. You can check on the JavaScript Node.js. I'm using the regex to check the domain email is, if the check email is contains at gmail.com. So we push the names, the first name to the names, and then we sort it, and then we are looping for after we sort, and then print the result of the names. This is alphabetical order, so order list of the first. So in here we must do some sorting. Okay, we try to submit the code, and then test case 1 and 0, and test case 2 is good. Okay, this solution, and then we are trying to do the last, the final code in the day of 29 bitwise, and this give it set at S as two number between A and B, where A less than B from set is such equal A and B is the maximum possible. Okay, in here we are input to 3 loop is 5 is N, and k is 2. Explanation n is equal to 5, k equals to 2, so the s is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all possible value a and b are a1, b2, a and b is 0, a1, b and 2, b equals to 3, a and b equals to 1. The maximum possible value a and b, and it's also less than k is 1, so we print 1 in only red. And here explanation bitwise, and actually we just check the bitwise operator on the using integer function. So in here we have two integer n and k. We are looping we have some nested loop. In here I'm using two nested loop, I and g, and then for n is I and g. If n less than k and n bigger than result we have this started from 0. We check it. If 0 bigger than n, I and n is I try to looping 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, and check the bitwise about this. We can print it in here console.log n, so we can check it. Trying to run some code. Actually the debug output is 0 1 0 1 0 2 1, so this is equals with the 0 1 0 1 2 triple 0 1 4 0 1 0 1 2 triple 0 1 4. Okay, and this is equals with the return value and the bitwise operator here. So we check the if n less than k is 2, then and the n bigger than rest, so we will return the rest. That's some complicated, but this is the solution I get from the trying. So we are submitting the code, and test case is done. All this explanation about the HackerRank day preparation in the today. Okay.